On the third day of their field trip, the heads of foreign missions and officials from the Petroleum Authority of Uganda visited Tilenga, one of the country's two flagship upstream petroleum production projects in Bulisa. With government's push towards fast oil in 2025, various construction works are underway at the industrial area site in Bulisa. Addressing a delegation of heads of foreign missions to countries hosting major oil companies operating in Uganda, TotalEnergies officials shared progress on the project, which they say is at over 30% completion.
We are almost at 34–35% of progress overall of the project. Of course, we still have a strong ramp up because you see we are just starting the structures. After we need to import all the equipment that will fit into these structures and to set up this. The target in terms of first oil is something between the end of 2025, beginning of 2026.
The Business Development and Corporate Affairs Director at TotalEnergies E&P Uganda, Jean Gavalda, says there are over 4,000 staff on site. He added that they were keen on capacity building in the oil and gas field.
Some of them gain experience during the exploration phase, but an exploration phase and a development phase, it's absolutely not the same size. I think since we start, there is a strong engagement by TotalEnergies, by our partners, by all contractors, really to engage into this capacity building to bring the Ugandan workers at the level of the oil and gas standards.
The project site has several compartments, including the drilling support base, construction camp and the central processing facility area where earth-moving equipment is deployed and different structures are being erected.
CPF is on the lower end.
From here, in the central processing facility area, the delegation proceeded to Gunya well part, where out of 14 wells, 11 have so far been drilled. Uganda's ambassador to France, Doreen Ruth Amule, commended Uganda for the stringent laws to protect the environment.
The Act of Parliament that our developers, our investors are able to comply with. That is the Environmental Protection Law. We also want to thank the investors that are complying to the inch and to the notch of each and every environmental concern.
She expressed confidence that more French investors are to be attracted to Uganda with success in the oil project.
And we've seen over time a number of companies that are coming from France investing in Uganda. An example of them is Vinci Company. We also have gigs, and on top of France, on top of Total. We are looking at employment benefits. We are looking at GDP growth.
The Tilenga oil project is expected to produce 190,000 barrels per day from the over 400 wells.
The pipes behind me here are connected to the rig that is used for drilling. Now, this is one of the 3 rigs here in Tilenga that are being used to drill wells here in Tilenga. A total of 420 are to be drilled here out of 31 well pads. Benjamin Jumbe, NTV.